The arrangement for this song is very interesting in the fact that after the first pre-chorus, rather than going into a chorus, we're going to play this really nice guitar melody. This is going to be played over the chords of the chorus, but there's no vocals the first time around. Here's the melody. So we're starting off by outlining a D chord, 15th fret high E string, followed by 14 to 15 B, 14 on the G string, 12 slide back to 11. So far we've done this. Now up to the 14th fret of the high E string, we'll bend up a half step and then strike the 14th fret without the bend. 15 B, 14 on the G, 12 slide to 11, 12 on the D string. Here's what we've done so far for this melody. At this point, the rhythm guitar moves to C, so we're going to outline a C shape now. 13th fret to the 12th fret on the high E string, 13 B, 12 on the G, 10 slide to 9 on the G string. Now we're going to skip the D string, jump to 10 on the A string, and the final three notes of the first round here is 9 slide to 10 followed by 12 on the D string. So here's the first round. The second round is identical, but we're going to leave out the final three notes. So here's the second round. So let's put all of that together. You can try playing along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take a look at the chords for the chorus. There's going to be two parts to learn. Here's Dave Kushner's part. So this is basically a two-bar phrase that happens 4 times. We start with a bar of D5. Now when I play that D5 chord, the root note D is the open D string, followed by 2nd fret G, 3rd fret on the B string. But when I'm strumming, I often get the open A string in there as well. And that's quite all right because the A note is part of the D5 chord. Just makes it sound a little bigger. Followed by a C chord, followed by a G5 chord, and then a single note riff. On the A string, 2, hammer onto 3, back to 2, strike 2 again, hammer onto 3. So here's one of these 2-measure phrases. So we do that a total of 4 times, but on the 4th time when we get to the G chord, we simply hold the chord. So the 4th time would sound like this. So let's try it together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's learn Slash's part during the chorus. I'll play through it and then we'll break it down. So here we're going to start off with that D5 chord, but what we're going to do is we're going to lift off the first finger and then we're going to hammer on with the first finger to the second fret of the G string. And then we're going to strum the chord 3 more times. Lift off the first finger, strum that once. So far we've done this. And we'll repeat that. So 2 times would sound like this. Strike this again without the first finger, hammer on with the first finger, strike the chord once again. Now we're going to move to a C chord, but just to stay in the groove, to keep the right hand going, we'll strum the open D, G, and B strings. Sounds kind of funny by itself, but when we're playing in time, it just helps to keep the groove going, and you don't notice that it sounds a little dissonant there. Then we're going to play 16th notes on a C chord, so we're going to strum the C chord 4 times. Open strings on the way to a G5 chord. We'll strum that G5 chord 2 times. G with B in the bass, so that's on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then hammer on to the 3rd fret of the A string. Back to G with B in the bass. Now we're going to strum a C add 9 chord. So here we have 3rd fret on the A string, open D string, open G string, 3rd fret, top 2 strings. So here's what we've done so far. And we're going to repeat that 4 times, but on the 4th time when we get to the G chord, we simply hold the chord. Okay, so here's Slash's part during the chorus. Let's try playing this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the chorus.